Welcome, everybody. We don't forget. Okay, guys, so we have decided to go with a different time slot of 6:30 p.m. Central Time. So comment over in the chat what your guys' thoughts are on the time. I would love to hear. In the past, we've always done 8 p.m. Central Time, and I know sometimes that runs into bedtimes and just kind of when people are winding down for the evening. It's better. Sounds great. Better. Nice for a change. Like it. I like the new time. Love it. Okay. Yay. So that's exciting. That's what we thought. It would be easier to try this time versus 8 p.m. So we're going to go with that for our next few calls. And then if we decide to change it up again, we'll let you know. But as of right now, this is kind of what we're thinking. Love. Okay. Awesome. Yay. Okay. So I like the earlier time. Monday is JV football, so I'm multitasking at my brother's football game. Love it. That's the beauty of Zaya, that we are able to work our business from anywhere, which is so great. All right, you guys, I will not keep everyone because I know we all have busy schedules, but welcome to our Dash to Director round 2, round of 4, call number 2 with Zaya Elite. That is hard to say several times over. Zaya Elite Robin Eddy. So I'm super excited to have her on today. She's amazing. She is one of my level 1s, and I seriously could not do Zaya without Robin and her incredible, fabulous team. So I am going to just turn it right over to her, and then at the very end, we'll give you an update of the calendar for the rest of September. So Robin, go ahead and take it away.
Can you guys hear me? Okay, perfect. Carrie, you can give me the whoop whoop anytime. I'll take it. Just keep that up. Okay, you guys, welcome to our second Dash to Director call of round 3. I want to know in the chat who is new since August 1st, because I'm going to still consider you a newer rep. So who is new since August 1st? Chat it up on the side. I hope we have new reps. This call is kind of like for oldies who have been around for a while and newbies, and so it's going to be a mix of kind of everything. Okay, I love seeing the new reps on here. It tells me that they're ready for more, that they're willing to jump in, and they're excited to see where this is going to take them. So that's exciting. Okay, so how this program got started really quickly, we quickly realized in Zaya that the title of director is kind of a big deal. It means you're a leader. Well, you're a leader when you hit junior rep because you have at least one person on your team and you're leading that rep. But director is kind of a lead. It's kind of a prestigious title. It means that you and your team of 1 or your team of 5 or your team of 10, whatever it is, they have sold $10,000 in 1 month. You guys, that's a big deal. So in realizing that, we thought, let's bring these gals that are going for this together into one space where we can go for that common goal together and have trainings that relate back to reaching that goal. So this is our 4th round. It's been uber successful. If you have hit director with the Dash Director program, we want you to comment in the chat because we want to see that success. It's really great to see so many people hit that title. And if you're sitting there thinking like, well, big deal, it's a title. That's true, but let me speak on that for just a minute. I agree that it's not just about the title, but it is about what that goal can do for you and your family, emotionally, financially, once you accomplish that. It's also about this whole amazing team aspect and feeling that comes from helping your team reach success. Because here's the thing, you guys, as you are going for director, you are reaching down to your team and you are helping them reach junior rep and senior rep and ultimately director. And once you experience that for the first time, game changer. You're going to get this. You're going to totally get what all this means. So maybe right now you're like, well, director, big deal, it's just title, it's just a rank. But it's so much more than that. And it's about doing something for you that maybe is stretching you out of your comfort zone and saying, I did that. And you know what? Now I think I can do a little bit more. So I'm super excited to see who in fact gets there. This program starts September 1st, or I think we started on the 6th. There was just so much going on. And it will run September, October until November 30th. And guess what? If you don't hit the title of director, if you and your team don't hit that rank by the end of November, I guarantee you, you will be further along than you were before you started this whole program. So congratulations again for being here, for showing up tonight. If you're catching this live, congratulations on catching it live, because I know this time did not work for everybody. It's realizing when you hit director that you have this amazing community full of positive men and women, you guys. That's one big thing about this. This is not, it's no joke. You are going to find people on your right, left, up, down that are just so inspiring and so motivating. It's an amazing circle of people, right? Right, Carrie? Woo-hoo. So what I challenge you to do is lock into our Dash Director Facebook page. Lock into these 30-minute trainings every other week. It's not a ton, you guys. Lock into those coffee chats we're offering, the power hour calls. Tell your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your spouse that you are going for this goal by the end of November because they need to know it. And then write it down for yourself. Write it down on a piece of paper. Myself and my team will reach director by November 30th, 2021. Put it on your rear. No, put it on your mirror. Put it on somewhere where you're going to see it every day and keep that goal in sight. Okay. I am supposed to be talking about one more rep, adding teammates. I will get to that, I promise, and you'll kind of see how this all comes together. Macy is senior director bound. I love that. She's definitely, Macy, you're definitely soaring and adding teammates like crazy. Okay, I know, so I know many of you are brand new. You're new to Zaya, you're new to the back office, you're new to all these Facebook pages. I'm speaking to you right now. At the same time, you're not sure what's for supper tonight. You've got 10 loads of laundry. I'm going to tell you just to breathe. Just breathe. Remember the 4 simple steps that Megan talked about in our first call that hopefully your sponsor has talked about. And while you're doing that, I'm going to talk to your sponsor really quick. Hopefully she or he is on here. But you should pay attention too, because pretty soon, if you haven't already, you're going to be building a team. Okay, so kudos to all of you who have been adding teammates like crazy. Megan, if you want to chat when you get a second, I see that she might be off for a sec, but I think she said we'd added to the Connect team over 300 people, and that was as of last week. So I don't even know, 345 people have been added to the Connect. So congratulations to all of you who are building your team like a boss. That is absolutely incredible. It's exciting. It's exciting to think where you and your team are going to be by the end of November, where you're going to be in 6 months, where you're going to be in a year. But I'm telling you, you guys, if you don't do this right, and if you don't onboard and you don't help your new reps, he or she is going to fall away. So I want to hone in on this because my biggest fear, Megan's biggest fear, Christy's biggest fear is that we add all these amazing reps with so much potential who are dreaming big and want to do something with us and want to change their situation. And we let them go. And we let them go because, dang it, our messenger they're asking too many questions. And I don't have time to meet with her right now. And I don't even have Zoom. So how am I supposed to get to her? I'm too busy. Well, guess what? Maybe you shouldn't have added her. You gotta take the time, you guys, and I'm not here to preach, but please make the time for your new reps. Sponsor them. They trusted you to lead them through this journey. So do what you can, and if you can't help her the way that you feel needed, just reach up. We can help. We're all a team. But I challenge you, please, don't let 2, 3, 4 weeks go by before you chat with him or her. Get that launch party started. You guys hear us say that all the time, but let's rock and roll with that launch party. Get her going because she's excited. He's ready. And she's also a little bit scared. So if we let too much time go by, she could just fall away. Okay, let me read the chat. Yes, make sure no one is left behind. So everybody has their own way of onboarding their new reps. We as a team don't necessarily have a set program training. For one, we really want to keep it simple, and no grown human that I know of who's not taking college courses wants homework, in my opinion. So, do we have resources? Absolutely. Connect, announcements. Chrissy Tager is one of the first Zaya reps. She's a Zaya presidential. She has done it all. She has got a website for new reps. You can go there by clicking the password, I think is Zaya Gals. You'll find it under announcements. I'm not going to get into it. Everything is there. If you want that to be your queen bean resource that you share out, go for it. I know Jamie James has something under announcements on her legacy page. I know I have something under announcements for new reps on Leading Together. Find something to hold on to. But bottom line, what I did, and I could literally pull it out of my folder here, I have a piece of paper. And I sat down and I said, okay, when I was a new rep, what did I need to know that first week? What did I need to know? And I wrote those things down, and it's not a lot. I don't want to overwhelm my new reps. What do they need to know that first week during their launch party? They need to set up their event. They need to maybe change their profile picture on the website. They need to change their website to something that their friends and family will remember. Tiny little things. Maybe show them how to set up a Facebook group. And then just answer their questions. So don't get overwhelmed with I need a training, I need a script, I need to know what to say. No, just stop and take a minute and think, what did I need to know when I started? What do I feel are the most important things that my rep needs to know? Again, I know I'm supposed to be talking about adding teammates. I will get there. So I Zoom with my new rep as soon as possible. Zoom is free. If you've never used it, do what Becky and I did the first time. Becky Talsma is somebody who will figure it out. And that is why she is an executive in the company, and she's going to continue to soar. She's like, I don't know how to do this. So we did it together. I was her guinea pig. Boom, she's got it. And that's how she does everything. So can you figure it out? Yes. Do you have to Zoom? No, but this is just what I use. Okay. I'm just telling you what works for me. I Zoom with my new reps right away. And it's not super, I want to know what her insecurities are. I want to know what's scaring her. I want to know why she's scared to go live. Let's talk about that. I want to know what her sister's saying in her ear and what her best friend is saying in her ear. I want to help her overcome some of those things that and that verbiage that's feeding into her brain, telling her that she can't do this. And I want to tell her that she can do this. As I look at Rachel, who is brand new and kicking butt 2 weeks in. So she didn't think she was going to take this far. She was super reluctant. And then during that Zoom call, I showed her what is here. I showed her what is possible. I went over what it means to grow in the company. And by the end, I hope she realized, like, gosh, I could do this. And that's what a new rep training to me is. So if you haven't done that, are you failing? No, we fail forward every single day. I change my ways all the time. So just think about some of these things and go back to your rep if you feel that she needs maybe a little bit more than what she's gotten. But basically, you're going to start that launch party, and she'll learn so much in that first week. And when it comes time to do a return, you're going to help her through that. When it comes time to create another new event and she forgot to do the first one, you'll help her through that. Let me check my notes real quick. Okay, so back to that Zoom call for new reps. I put down on my notes, this is crucial for me, and it really, really is, because I can name the times in my business where I wasn't able to connect with that new rep, and it shows. That disconnect is still there to this day. There's something about making that connection virtually or in person right away that is a game changer. It's a game changer moving forward. I had the question in Dash to Director this evening when I posted, what do you guys want to hear about tonight? And somebody said, I'm adding these reps who are really great customers to my team? Should I stop doing that because I'm adding great customers? They end up not doing anything. Should I even be doing this? Great question. You guys, I even Zoom with the gals who only want to rep for the discount. And by the end, a lot of people change their tune. If they can see that you see more in them, that you see that, why don't you try this? Why don't you, let's just try a launch party and help her through some of those, again, insecurities. It's a huge part of this business. She's just like you guys when you started. She's human just like us, and she has those fears as well. So even with the reps who want to rep for discount, I say, give me 20 minutes of your time. I just want to show you what's here. You can stick it in your pocket. That can change the game. So that's something else I would challenge you to do. Okay, back to those of you who are new. I could jot down 20 things, but I try to hone in on 10 steps in the right direction. Okay, so if you're brand new, since August 1st, you're probably doing a lot of these things, but these are things that I feel are super important. The launch party is number 1. Okay, number 2, make your list. What is that? You are just going to write down all the people that you can think of. You may not have had a huge social media presence before joining Zaya. So you're like, where am I going to come up with these customers? Where am I going to come up with people to even invite to my launch party? You're just going to try to not overthink it, and you're going to make a list. This is one of the first videos in the Dash to Director that you've heard your leaders talk about, the 7 videos. What is that? Go to the Dash Director Facebook page, and when you registered, there's 7 videos right there. They're super quick and short, and one of them is actually one that I did about making a list. So make your list, because it's going to be a workable document that you use all the time, over and over and over. You scratch off, you cross off, you add more. Number 3, I was thinking a lot about this one last night. We have to put ourselves out there. And I always tell my new reps, I even told Alyssa Strelo this the other day. If you want to be brave, you can put a post on your main page. And that's kind of the verbiage I use. I need to switch that. You guys, you're starting a new business. You're opening up your doors to a new business. Be brave. Call it whatever you want. But why are we not? You have to do that. Otherwise, people are confused. We don't want people confused. Is she open, or is she not open? Or is she doing something new or not? We have to come out and say that we're open. When a restaurant opens up its doors, it wants to welcome people in. It's going to do everything. That manager is going to do everything he or she can to get people in the door. They're going to tell their best friend to please put this on social media, to spread the word, to tell their friends to come, bring your friends in. So I need to stop saying that. We have to put ourselves out there if we really want to do something with this business. So I'm going to get rid of that verbiage. Tell people you're selling Zaya. Be proud. This is an awesome activewear, prestigious activewear company, and you should be proud of what you're doing. Number 4, party. And honestly, thought about this one a lot last night. I think you should have a home party. We really pride ourselves on working from our phone. 99% of what I do is from my phone, and that is a fact. But I'm going to shout out Rachel, a new rep of mine again. She took it upon herself during her launch party week to schedule an actual in-person party at her house. She had some drinks. She kept it really simple. She had only what she owns. And she said, she called me right after, or messaged me right after, and she was like, oh my gosh, that was amazing. This one girl, she said that she hated herself in joggers, and she went up to my room, tried a pair of joggers on, and came down, and she was like, oh my gosh, I love these. And she said it felt so good to hear her friends comment how much they love the line. Oh my gosh, I did not know these were this great. So guys, do it. Even if 5 people show up, those are 5 new customers that are going to start talking about what you're doing to their friends, and it's going to help your business grow. Yes, you rock, Rachel. Have an open house. Yeah, I think we need to start promoting that, because people love people. I love people, and I think it's good to see people and have people get together. Let Zaya be the reason that you guys get together right now. Number 5, be okay with the messy. For me, it never gets unmessy. For some of you, you may have figured it out. But I learned a long time ago that there's no such thing as balance. It's going to be crazy. And when things are, you add a rep and you add another rep and you have a party and there are going to be messy times like that, run with it. Just run with it and the path will clear away. Don't be perfect. Number 6, establish some non-negotiables. These are things you can do right now, whether you're a new rep or you're a rep who's kind of been tuned out for a while. Maybe it's every Monday and Wednesdays I go live to show whatever, non-negotiable. And maybe every single day I show what I'm wearing Monday through Friday. Just to establish some set things that you always do, and you can always add to that as time goes on. Number 7, communication with your sponsor. Keep it open. Let her know that you're in the Dash to Director program. Let her know what your goals are. That's so key in this business. I don't know why we think we need to do this ourselves and why we don't need to share. If you can figure out that quickly, you'll be stronger for it. Number 8, be in the Dash Director program. You're here. It's huge. Number 9, follow and unfollow. Basically, follow the pages that inspire you, the pages that you think, oh my gosh, she does a really great job. I like how she does that. And you love her ideas. Unfollow the pages that make your stomach turn. Okay. The ones that you think I could never be her. Oh my gosh, she owns all this. I can't do this. I unfollow her for right now. It's no good for you. Don't watch that because it'll make you freeze and then you'll do nothing. Number 10, be all in. So be all in so you don't look back and say, what if? Okay, if we just have a toe in right now and we're going to kind of see where this takes us, and I might have a party, but I'm not sure. You're never going to experience what this really could be. Fill your funnels, you guys. So those are my 10. Moving on. Fill your funnels. I never understood what that meant for 2.5 years. Megan's probably laughing at me. I mean, I kind of got it, but I really got it this summer. So summer was slow for a lot of people. For some reason, it was not slow for me. I worked my booty off. I partied a lot. Okay, so by the end of the summer, because I put my head down and just worked, and had a lot of parties, my funnel was so full that by the first week in August, I had 3 reps join my team. And so now I got it. I was like, oh, that's really what fill your funnel means. I challenge you to fill your funnel. Put your head down, party, put the blinders on, stop worrying about what everybody else is doing. Because 1, Dash to Director is happening right now. And 2, come January 1st, more than likely, Zaya will put out their incentive trip. You want to be on that. January 1st through end of March. Fill your funnel now. Party, party, party. Ask, ask, ask. 4 simple steps, okay? Okay. All right, now we're getting into it. What time is it? Yeah, okay. 1 more rep. That's
Hey,
what this
Rob.
is supposed to be about. Yeah.
Rob, real quick, someone had a question. Can you repeat what number 8 was?
Mm-hmm. Be in the Dash to Director program. Okay. This promo ends tomorrow with the 2 bonus items. Zaya's incentive ends at the end of October, right? If you're not sure what that is, ask your sponsor. There's no time to wait. We are not waiting until you have this business perfected or before you figure it all out before you start growing a team. Zaya is growing right now. Zaya is booming right now. You need to be asking your peeps now to join you. We are in a relationship business 1000%. These are people, like I said earlier, that are just like you and I. We're asking people just like you and I to join us, okay? So don't be nervous about it. Be proud of it. Be excited about it because we really are in an amazing situation being in this company. If you did not sign up for Summit, it's really not that big of a deal. We can share the videos. We can share what they had to say. So if you're looking for that, one in particular was a corporate panel talking about where we are, what we are, statistic numbers that will blow your mind. If you need to see that to have more belief so that you can share out and share the opportunity, just reach out. I'll get it to you. Be excited so people want to join people. That doesn't mean you have to be an extrovert. It doesn't mean you have to be like, woohoo. Oh, thanks, whoever put that in the, thank you, Joey. It doesn't mean you have to be that person. Be you, be authentic. That's what people are going to be attracted to. But show up and be excited about your business. I already said that. Okay, start putting the bug in her ear. Start the conversation. That's what this is. That's the secret sauce. So that broad posting that I do, that we all do, there's a place for it. But I will tell you, one person, I can name her name, started with a B, has joined my team because she saw a post and she said, I want in. I will never forget it. It was like, hallelujah. Can't they all be like her? Those broad posts are good because they're planting seeds, and people that want to read them will read them. But you literally have to ask. I'm telling you, in this business, she thinks she's not young enough, not cute enough, not thin enough, not fit enough, not for this business. So she's not coming to you. You have to ask her to join you. It is a compliment, you guys. Don't look at it any other way. So 2 questions in the chat you can answer. 2 questions, and these are for people who were asked to join, not the unicorns who went to their sponsor and said, hey, can I sign up? These are for the ones who were asked to join. I'm going to ask you, did you respond right away? Yes. And then second, did you say yes right away? Did you respond right away? And did you say yes right away? I hear all the time, she didn't even get back to me. She goes to me, how long has it been? 8 hours? Girl, she's busy. And if she didn't respond, it's probably a good thing because she wasn't an automatic, no, not interested. Okay. Let it cook a little bit. Okay. Nobody is like sitting around waiting to start new things. We're busy. Okay. But you put the bug in her ear. Okay. She's thinking about it. So please don't get worried about, no. Nobody responded right away and nobody said yes right away. Okay. So get out of your own way in that respect, because it's not just you in your own little world thinking about Zaya. Other people, got to remember, everybody's got a lot going on. So we have to follow up. We asked her and we have to follow up. If we don't, he or she looks at it as like she was just running down her Facebook group. She was just like, join my team. She didn't really want me on her team. If you follow up with her or him, oh, she really was serious. Like maybe she does want me on her team. Maybe I should give this even more thought. So that's how I look at a follow-up. It shows him or her that you're serious. We really want them on our team. Let's see. Okay, so this is my most passionate thing that I speak on. And those of you who have heard me talk before, I apologize if you've heard it before. But for 7.5 years in my previous business, I had a really hard time building a team. And I'm telling you, when I would ask somebody to join me and she said, I am too busy, I don't know how to do social media, all the obstacles, I would say, okay, thank you so much for getting back to me. For 7.5 years, it hit me about 1.5 years ago, something changed. I don't know which rep it was, but something changed. And I was like, that is just an obstacle. I am supposed to help her overcome. It is not a no. So that's why Joey, the other day, I was trying to get you to tell me more when you said your rep was like, no, not right now. So why? So you're trying to because you can help her through that. If she is, like Megan said the other night, if she's busy, then you're going to share. Well, do you know that 90% of our reps use a third-party app called Post My Party? We schedule out our parties and you're going to share that with her. You're going to help her see how she can fit Zaya in her life. When she says, I'm not salesy, Christy Scoopus will tell you, we're not salesy, we're sharing. We just share what we love. You wear it and share it. I don't feel like a salesperson. So you're going to help her overcome her obstacle. And if you're not sure what to say, you're going to go to your sponsor and she'll help you through those first couple ones. But overcoming the objections is huge. It was huge for me. I could go and talk about so many people on this call and on my level 1 who I just helped them overcome whatever it was, and they're here. And if that's you, not my level one, but anybody on here, like if you were not an automatic yes, like thank your sponsor. Aren't you glad you're here? That's your new rep. She's going to be thanking you a month from now. She's going to be thanking you from a year from now. So thank your sponsor who brought you on this journey with them, because as we know, it's amazing, right? There's so much goodness here. Like I will cry. So
Robin,
think of that.
Robin,
Yeah.
really quick when you're touching on that, because I love the story about you as well and why I think you are so successful. Can you just touch on how you overcame and not, we have so many reps that fear that they will lose out on their personal sales by adding to their team. And then it was, like when you had your experience with 31 and it was just your personal sales and how that shifted and your mindset shifted when joining Zaya, and how you kind of overcame that as well. Because I think people get so fearful that it's going to take away from their personal sales by building a team. So I just,
yeah, it's kind of an embarrassing story because 7.5 years of not figuring out, but it's part of my journey. But these are always by me. If you don't have these printed out, you should, and it's our rank qualifications and then our rank rewards. And so it'll just kind of show you, okay, I'm a rep, what's it going to take to hit junior rep? And you'll kind of follow it through. And if you're a carrot chaser, but you need to have these so you kind of know what we're talking about. But yes, with 31, I didn't get it. I was like, well, I make 28% by selling my bags. Like, I'm just going to keep selling, like, because on my team, I only make like 5%. I seriously didn't get it. And I didn't have a lot of leadership, but never make that an excuse. But you guys, the residual income is insane. And I saw it right away because Megan would share and Mariah would share, and they were really open at the beginning when we could share. But it's the story I like to tell is, so to keep that paycheck where it was, because when I joined 31, I only needed $30 a month to pay for my daughter's dance. True story. Met that goal, found out I was a carrot chaser. Okay, so then it got to the point where, oh my gosh, if I can stay at this level, I don't have to go back to teaching second grade next year. Oh my gosh, right? So I had to keep it at this level. It's my own personal thing in my mind. I put it on my computer. That was my number. So you guys, my daughter Hazel landed in the hospital. She was in the hospital for 6 days, went home, back in the hospital for 3 days. I know we've all had experiences similar, but I was freaking plugged to my computer. I went down to the cafeteria and I had to it was plugging in orders manually. But I needed my paycheck to be there. And so I couldn't take a break. I needed, especially with these hospital bills coming up, like it just makes me sweat thinking about it. It was stressful. With a team, you can take a couple days off, right? There's so much to that. So never feel that way, even with your best customers joining you, because you never know where it could lead. So yeah, I could speak on this for a long time. These little percentages, they add up. They add up, and they're adding up for a lot of people on this team. It's not just one person at the top doing well. It's leaders rising to the top together, doing very, very well. And it's so rewarding at the same time. So does that kind of touch on it, Megan?
Yes, thank you so much.
Okay, so finally, I know these are supposed to be 30 minutes, and I really wanted to stay honed in on that. My priest yesterday gave his homily, and he said, the world gives you comfort, but you were made for greatness. And it's well, the world isn't super comfortable right now, but you know what I mean. The world gives us comfort and we can stay in those comfortable zones, but you were made for greatness. And with everything that is great, like achieving a fitness goal, achieving a weight loss goal, becoming a gymnast, becoming a rocking football team, it all takes consistency and effort and time. You have to give this business time, you guys. This is not going to happen overnight. You are going to be told no. Like, it's going to be hard at times, but it's also going to be super, super rewarding. And you're going to find a lot about yourself. I love kids movies. One of my favorite kids movies is Zootopia, and it's all about try everything, stretch. Like if you haven't seen it, put it on your list this weekend. It's so good. And her parents want to keep her as a carrot farmer, and they're trying to keep her as a carrot farmer, and she wants to be a dang patrol officer in the big city. And they're like trying to keep her in her bubble. And she's like, no. And I just love that. And you're going to experience people in your life that are going to try to keep you in that bubble. But you're made for greatness. So I just want you to just go all in and see where this takes you, because you're going to find a lot of gifts that God's given you that you didn't know you had. But this is like the vehicle. This is the vehicle that's going to take you there, because maybe your 9 to 5 isn't going to provide that, but this can. So, done. Okay.
Oh my gosh, Robin, you're good. You're making us all tear up, and
Yeah.
I love it. Love your passion. That was
I kind of like my job. A little bit.
That's so good. Seriously, thank you so much. I know you had to like cut yourself off at the end because you were getting emotional. Were you done, or were you just saying I'm
done? Yeah, I'm done. Go ask those reps. You've got one more day, you guys. And don't, when we get really eager and like, oh my gosh, I have to do this, it's not gonna come off authentically. So kind of keeping that in check as well. Take a walk. It'll happen when it's supposed to happen.
Awesome. Thank you. Does anyone have any questions for Robin? We can open it up, you guys, for a couple minutes, and I will post the recording to the Connect or to the Dash to Director page, and I'll also email it out for those that couldn't jump on. But is there anything? Oh, Robin, you're getting all sorts of comments over there. So sweet. Anybody have anything at all? Any questions about anything that Robin had to say? I loved it. I love when she did the example of if you were a rep that comment on the side. I think we've done this exercise before on a call too as well, Robin. I think you did it on another training. And I love that because as you guys can see in all the comments on the side, I don't think not one person said yes, that they said yes right away. Right. Or that they, it was no and no, no and no, no and no, no and no, no and no. I'm going back and looking right now. So I love that because it just shows you guys, people want to be asked. Like Robin said, people want to feel like they're wanted, and they want to feel that you want them on their team, that you believe in them, and that they can do it. So just get out of your own way of being fearful to ask someone, because you, like Robin said, they are going to thank you. Look at all the comments of people thanking their sponsors on the site. They will thank you so much for not giving up on them. And I always think that too with so many of our leaders, like if we would have not followed up or not kept asking, so many of us wouldn't be here. And so
Joyce asked, can you talk about quality of people you're asking? Yeah, so you guys can see when you join the company, like there's a lot of smart, independent, like that's what I saw when I jumped to Zaya, like, wow, these are like really smart, independent, strong women, right? So go out and ask the really smart, and I don't know what you're trying to, but do you want to just get the gal who, it is hard. You don't want to stereotype. But do the big asks. Do the big asks, the ones that would rock this. That was actually something I was going to talk about. If you haven't asked your dream girl yet, you need to ask her. If you haven't asked your best friend that would rock this and you want to do this with, you need to ask her, because if you're thinking of him or her that way, so is somebody else. Yeah, the busy, the multitaskers, the people that walk into the room and everybody wants to talk to. Yeah, you need, and tell her that I'm reaching out to you because you have a presence and I think you would rock this. Yeah, and somebody asked about this earlier. Yep, definitely asking your hostesses. You're definitely asking your great customers. You're definitely asking the gals who are sharing on your page willingly. All of them. But yeah, don't, and I'm just going to say it, don't scratch the bottom surface just to get a rep, okay? I don't know. I don't want to say it wrong, but do the big asks. Right. Yeah, those are good points that they're saying in the chats. Anybody else?
Yeah. I was just going to say, add to that too. And I know, and I am so excited for everyone that's going for the promo. And like Robin just said, you know, be careful about how you ask people when you're getting down to like that last rep that you need to qualify for the people. I have always told my level ones, I would much rather have reps join our team that we're going to have time to put the energy into them and develop them and onboard them instead of just add, like Robin said at the very beginning of this call, add, and we're not taking the time to truly get them onboarded. So obviously going for the promo is what we all want to do, and I can't wait.
Are you ready for me to start your egg soon? We've got 20 minutes.
Oh,
wait, 20 minutes.
Okay. Sorry, guys. So just don't get too over consumed by the promotion that you kind of aren't, you know, taking the time to really work with your reps because you're so super focused on that. And I know sometimes that's hard to do, but in the end, your business will benefit and grow so much more than if you're just adding to add. And I hope that makes sense the way I'm saying that. Okay, does anybody, I think Robin, that got all the questions in the side. Does anybody else want to unmute and ask Robin anything tonight? Anyone? Thank you again, Robin, so much.
Yeah, thank you guys for asking.
Loved it. And really quick, you guys, our next Dash to Director, we will be having a coffee chat this Saturday at 10:30 a.m. with Cheryl Finnegan. Did I say the last name right? Finnegan. And she will be running that. So super excited. Cheryl is a ball of energy. I got to spend time with her and her husband in Mexico, and they are fabulous. So super excited that she'll be running that chat on Saturday. And then also, you guys, on our regular Connect page, Zaya executive Tasha Bading will be running our Q&A at noon. We did our first one last Friday, and it was a ton of success. So jump over there on Friday at noon if you can, and that will be a question and a hour session. And then Monday, we'll be having our Power Hour work hour with Dana McCabe on Monday, the 20th. And then we will follow it with next Monday with Christy Scoofus. We'll be doing our next third training. And just so you guys know, Christy's Zoom link will be different for that call. So make sure to note that. We will post the Zoom link, but I will be in Mexico that night. And so she will be using her own Zoom link to make sure there's no issues or problems. So just FYI on that. Anybody have any questions with any of that? Otherwise, if not, we will see you guys all Friday and Saturday. Thanks everyone so much.
Thank you, Megan. Bye, girls.